Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, improving NBA officiating has gone high-tech. Today, the NBA uses the proprietary game review system, which is broken down from double-digit camera angles. Analysts spend a day or two dissecting each game. And Kevin, that data is used for evaluating, training, and communication with the teams.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating, fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Griffin out there with Fox. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Smith. And it's Valanciunas in at center. And for Indiana, Draymond Green is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. Richard, this part of the season is when we start to hear a lot of rumors, whether it's about players on the move, coaches on the hot seat. It covers all the bases.
Yeah, and that can be distracting for a lot of teams. I had a coach fired in the middle of a championship run. No one wants to be thinking about that or whether they'll be traded. But look, it happens this time of year.
A confident shooter from deep. When you give Gilgeous-Alexander space to pull the trigger, he's not going to hesitate.
And DeRozan kicks to Griffin. Right side, Fox. Griffin passes to Valanciunas. Just 5 to shoot. Fox inside the line. They grab their own miss. And Davis sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Here's DeRozan. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And this young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. Gilgeous-Alexander may soon be the focal point of every opponent's scouting report.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Fox from outside hits the three-point bomb.
An area that Fox should continue to work on. When he's sinking threes, his offense becomes so much more dangerous.
Baseline jumper. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points in the game.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Now here's Griffin. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Shot clock at 5. Valanciunas with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And how about the awareness from Valanciunas? He read the pick and roll coverage there beautifully.
Crosses over. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Smith with a screen on Middleton. On the wing, DeRozan. Defended by Middleton. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. For the three. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Look at how planted Fox is. He's primed to shoot the moment he gets it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Outside, Fox. Kicks to DeRozan. No good on the triple. And it's Davis with the ball for Indiana. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings and came away with a win.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
That was the key factor, and it has to have a carryover effect. You get in a team's head when you cause them to make that many mistakes.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Davis missing.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Smith. And Davis sends it back.
And this is how AD led the league in block shots. It's not just his wingspan, but it's his awareness, his basketball IQ when it comes to reading the game. Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Sacramento's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. So the Kings call timeout, their first.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
Here's a look at some of the stats for Anthony Davis. Up top, Fox. Five on the clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Nice shot by Smith. Now when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoffs. Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Valanciunas with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Fox, no good. Indiana leading. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Connects from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Pacers. DeRozan against Middleton. The shot's good from Smith. Smith's got his second basket of the night.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
And he makes the first. Derek White's checked in for the Pacers. Then for the Kings, Andre Drummond's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Torrey Craig comes in for Smith. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Griffin. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Outside DeRozan. Over Middleton. DeRozan's shot is off.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Now here is Davis, following the miss by DeRozan. And it goes down 2 points. Davis has got his third bucket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Rozier. It's rebounded by Indiana. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Indiana?
Shooting two.
The first one falls. The Pacers making a switch here. McGee's checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Man, they are just living at the line. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. I see him.
Here's Rozier. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Indiana leading by 8. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Green with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. And Green with the basket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Pacers lead by 10.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
Here's Fox. Nails the wide open jump shot. Fox has got 8 points.
The mid-range jumper is a valuable weapon for Fox because defenses don't always expect it.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Middleton against DeRozan. Drummond with a screen on Middleton. DeRozan. Not going to go that time. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Green against Fox. Floats one, and Green puts it in. And it's a 12-point Indiana lead.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's Fox. Passes it to Craig. A 3-ball. Kept alive by Sacramento. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. Timeout called by the Kings. Sacramento making a switch here. And so here's Sacramento, down by 12. Three-pointer, shot clock at 6. The shot misses, and Indiana will go the other way with it. Outside White. And Indiana, another three.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Drummond with a screen on White. Here's Mathurin. Here's Drummond. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he is just a mountain of a man at about 280 pounds. It takes a lot to get Drummond off his shot. Certainly a lot more than that.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Porter's checked in for Chris Middleton. Porter passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. The Kings trail by 13. And Greg, you watch Mathurin. He is built to score at this NBA level.
Excellent spot-up shooter. He plays above the rim. And once he gets more comfortable scoring off the bounce, watch out.
Pacers on defense. Rozier the pass to Mathurin. Drummond with a screen on White. Sacramento shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. Last game for the Kings, they picked up the W against the Spurs in San Antonio. It's White on the wing. McGee sets the pick for White. And it's Bradley with the rebound. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Kings. 11-point game. The putback. It's good on the putback.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Here's Craig. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Pacers leading by 9. There's Green with the 3. Sinks the triple. Green's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Fires the 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, he was something else against the Lakers. 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Rozier kicks to Craig. Red ball movement here by the Kings. From outside, off the mark.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
Craig against Gilgeous-Alexander. Porter outside. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. Porter with the steal. A deep three from Green. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Indiana up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Pacers here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
The Kings trail by 12. They've got Porter. Caldwell Pope out there with Derek White. Then there's Davis, and it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Valanciunas finds Rozier. Active Valanciunas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mathurin, good.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pacers leading by 9. Middleton outside. Pass to Davis. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Here's Mathurin. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. And Davis sends it back. Here's Porter. It's hauled in by the Kings. Drummond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the pass to Mathurin. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. And that one falls for White.
Derek White was only 6 feet in high school. No D1 schools even offered a scholarship.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school, the Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path to the league.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Mathurin. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Spurs in San Antonio. Count it.
Anytime you get a nice look inside, it's a good possession.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Davis setting the pick for Middleton. Out to White. Back to Middleton. Over Smith. And Middleton the bucket on the assist by White. Middleton's got his first points of the game.
Nice, a mid-range jumper by Middleton. I didn't know guys were allowed to take that shot anymore.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Smith. Off target from three-point range. Pacers leading by 14. Outside, White. To the paint. Davis inside, working on Drummond, and it's Davis missing. Smith outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range, so great bloodlines.
The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Feeds it to Davis. And the layup's good off the glass. Davis has got 10 points in the game.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Now Valanciunas, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Rozier looking around. Inside. No good from Valanciunas.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Middleton with it. A 23-point game for him in the win against the Lakers.
And you have to mention his impact on the defensive end. Came up with 3 timely steals in that one as well.
Now, here's Rozier. Following the miss by Anthony Davis. To the inside. Here's Drummond over Davis. Goes back up. And Davis sends it back. Caldwell Pope right side, and it's sent back by Drummond. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Caldwell Pope against Rozier. For 3, Middleton. Offensive rebound. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Look at how competitive Davis gets on the glass. He just knows how valuable those second chance shots are.
Timeout called by the Kings. Sacramento making some changes. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Drummond. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Rozier. And so Fox will bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 16. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be game 5 of 7 on the road. Now, here's Fox. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
He was a menace on defense as well, managing 3 steals.
And guys, how about the scoring of De'Aaron Fox?
The scoring ability of Fox is off the charts, continuing to perfect his craft while also seeing his rebound numbers go up. That's how you become a reliable, complete guard in this league.
And the first one drops. One thing you hear about officiating is you're able to get away with much more in the paint, Richard, than you are on the perimeter. So what's the solution? Call it closer in the paint and looser on the outside? Where should we go?
I think you just need to let them play everywhere, to tell you the truth, because I like it when games become a little bit more physical, because you get to see who's in the best condition. You get to see who are the stronger players. And then up top, you got to be smart, because the smart will take from the strong.
Yep, it counts.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Screen by Smith. Shoots from 12. It's good. Fox has got 4 points this quarter.
He's having one of those nights. Fox just filling it up.
And here's White. Last time out, he had 13 points. He kicks it to Caldwell Pope. Middleton for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Middleton's got 7.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Caldwell Pope against Fox. Smith with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Fox, no good. Indiana leading by 17. Porter passes to White. Davis setting the pick for White. Outside for Davis, and the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Pacers. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Derek White. Now, here's Fox. He's got 12. Smith with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Fox, no good. Indiana's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 20 points for him, and the wide-open shot from Green. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooter.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Fox has got 6 here in this quarter.
That sweet lefty stroke from Fox, you don't see that very often.
Green with a screen on Fox. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. JaVale McGee's checked in for Indiana. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. We know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. They're just always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. No good on the free throw.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Second free throw, no good.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
For 3, Smith. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Smith's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Pretty slick by Fox right there, giving it away to the guy who is ready to attack.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to McGee.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Fox against Caldwell Pope. Fox dishes to Smith. Outside DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Fox from outside. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. DeRozan surveying the D. Pass to Valanciunas. Over Caldwell Pope. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist from DeRozan. Valanciunas has got 6.
And DeRozan has done an amazing job improving his playmaking skills, including finding his open teammates.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Fox.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Here's DeRozan. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Offline from the high post. Caldwell Pope against Fox. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Caldwell Pope. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th assist in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Fox from outside. Drops in the tray. 17 points in the game.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
And the Pacers call time here. And some changes here for the Pacers. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Derek White subbed in for Caldwell Pope. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the second quarter. Middleton outside. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Look at Fox get up. Okay, I see you flexing on him.
Middleton against DeRozan. Goes up the baseline. Basket counts. Middleton's got 9 points.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Now Fox. He's got 19. Bradley sets the pick for Fox. They get it again. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Bradley's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, just not being as physical inside as they need to be right now. They're not creating the second chance opportunities that they did in the first.
Pass to Davis. Back to White. Just 5 on the clock. And the 3 off target. The Kings trail by 19. DeRozan passes to Fox. Bradley is screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Fox. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Fox has got 21.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
And he just seemed to have a little more fire in the first quarter than he has in this one. And it showed in all the trips he made to the free throw line. Those have dried up.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
shooting 2.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. 15 seconds left in the first half. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. 16 feet away. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Fox.
This is where DeRozan makes his living. Such an excellent mid-range shooter.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Pacers lead by 17. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Coach Carlisle with me. Rick, a tremendous first half offensively. What pleased you about the team's effort?
Our pace is good. You know, we're making a good effort defensively, but they're starting to hit some shots, so we're going to have to.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest.
The field is really coming into focus now. You know these guys are putting in some extra shots after practice.
Hoping practice makes perfect, because you almost need a perfect performance to win this now. And back to our game. 3 letters standing out. S-G-A. Shea took over the opening half.
He keeps the defense guessing. Give him space.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. On the floor for Sacramento, we've got Griffin. DeRozan out there with Smith. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Fox, no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded. And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Kings have made a lot of moves to shake up their roster. De'Aaron Fox says, I think the mood is definitely better. It's like a breath of fresh air. Getting a feel for each other and seeing the chemistry come to fruition is huge. Success isn't always immediate with trades and signings, so we look toward the future. Kevin, back to you.
That's all they can do. Okay, thanks, DA. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
First one falls for him. Good on both.
And the picture of consistency, Chris Middleton is like a metronome. Gives you 20 points, over 5 rebounds and assists.
every year.
Fox against Caldwell Pope. Unloads from 13. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Here's Davis. And finished off by Anthony Davis.
Whoa, okay. Send a message there, big fella. AD flexing on them like they're just little bitty pretenders.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. And one reason for Middleton's consistency, he plays at his own pace.
And that's a great point, Kevin. With his size and shooting touch, he doesn't need to blow by his man to score. All about getting to his spots.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Caldwell Pope for 3. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 8th assist here tonight. Fox with it. 21 points in the game. Smith with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Fox. He makes the Johnny from the left block. Fox has got 23 points.
Look at Fox fearlessly going inside, hunting for a higher percentage look.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox. He's been getting to the line. Now his 6th trip in the game. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Kings trail by 20. Outside, Fox. Griffin kicks to DeRozan. Over Middleton, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. DeRozan's got 5 points now this quarter.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Outside, Fox. And there's the pass to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Fires at the elbow. No good there. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Smith with a screen on Caldwell Pope. From downtown, kept alive by Sacramento. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Davis.
And with how he can operate on the block and shoot it, Valanciunas is a tough matchup for most centers.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one.
shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And have yourself a night, Shea. We know he can dish it, but when he needs to, SGA can just take over offensively.
Fox finds DeRozan. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. DeRozan's got 11 points.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
And the Pacers call time here. The Pacers making a switch here. Porter's checked in.
A moment now to see the numbers for De'Aaron Fox. He's been dominant over the last month. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
I've played with someone like him, the type of player that looks to get others involved first. That's my type of teammate.
Pacers leading by 20. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Caldwell Pope outside. No good from outside. The Kings have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Pass to DeRozan. 5 to shoot. Over Porter. DeRozan's shot is good. DeRozan's got 9 points in the quarter. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Here's Porter. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Kings trail by 18. Down low. And finished off by DeRozan.
DeRozan making his presence felt at the rim.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander shoots over Fox. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 35 in the game. And here is Fox. He's got 23. Passes to DeRozan. Valanciunas sets a screen for DeRozan. And he gets it back.
Yet another possession they've managed to hold on to. They are really in control on offense.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Caldwell Pope for 3. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Sacramento making some changes. Drummond's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Torrey Craig comes in for Smith. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Griffin. Fox finds Craig. Pass to Drummond. It's stolen by Davis. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. For three, Caldwell Pope. And stolen by Drummond. Over in the corner, Rozier. Over Green. They get it back. Back to Craig. From deep. No good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Back to Fox. Shoots the three. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Rozier. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Sacramento again missing.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10" wing.
The first one falls.
And there have been some to compare Porter to Kevin Durant. Really a fluid shooter who also possesses amazing athleticism.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Davis, and Derek White subbed in for Green. And Porter drops them both. Sacramento's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Pass to Mathurin. Drummond with a screen on White. Mathurin, good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
It's Porter outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Porter's got 5 points now this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Over in the corner, White. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. White's got 7.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
White, wide open. He fires. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Rozier kicks to Craig. Passes it to DeRozan. Drummond with a screen on Caldwell Pope. DeRozan with it. Now go. Oh, wow!
That is powerful. Okay, Mr. DeRozan. DeMar still got some bounce left.
And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Sunday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Monday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And it's the Kings with the ball. Pass to Mathurin. Out to the wing. Craig against Porter. The pass to Mathurin. 5 on the clock. McGee with the block. Porter looking it over. Gilgeous-Alexander against Rozier. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. And McGee kicks to Porter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Rozier. Takes a 3. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Terry Rozier. He's averaging 11 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. Not bad numbers, but for a player of his talent, you have to think he can do more.
Yeah, there's no doubt he has been inconsistent, which is unusual for him. But when he turns it back around, boy, you better watch out.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Kings. 1:07 left in the third quarter. Out to Smith. It's rebounded by Indiana. Now here's White. 7 points in the game. Davis setting the pick for White. A three-pointer off the mark.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Here's Mathurin. It's deflected.
And a guy who blocks few shots, KCP stepping up and gets all of that one.
Pass to Davis. Caldwell Pope for 3. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
White against Rozier. Smith left side. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. For 3, Middleton. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Pacers just dominating this one. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got JaVale McGee. Green is out there with Porter. Then there's Derek White. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And for Sacramento, they're shooting around 41% on the night. Here's Rozier. Smith sets the pick for Rozier. Nailed from three-point land. Rozier's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Kings. McGee is screen on Rozier. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Smith with a screen on White. And it's sent back by White. And they'll get another chance. Smith, no luck.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 40 points.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Bradley sets the pick for Smith. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
The free throw drops for Smith. And some changes here for the Kings. Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Bradley. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Torrey Craig. Both free throws good from Smith.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Rozier. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Rozier, the pass to Smith. Rebounded by McGee.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
With the floater, and there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by Green. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's DeRozan. Kings with the fresh shot clock. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Softly drops in the floater. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 46 points. For Sacramento, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And DeRozan kicks to Rozier. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the games. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
The Kings have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Smith sets the pick for DeRozan. Again, Sacramento.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
Timeout called the Pacers. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. For three, Middleton. He doesn't hit that one. And Sacramento will go the other way with it.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox, and that one drops for him.
And obviously, his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
To the inside. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Fox finds DeRozan. And it's off from three-point range. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And two cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
Just 4 to shoot. With the fadeaway. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Fox. Fox has got 5 assists tonight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Indiana. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for White. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Richard, 2004 was the last time that the NBA expanded. Now, some say Seattle and maybe Las Vegas could, before long, have teams of their own. What do you think?
Oh, please give me Seattle back. Please give me Vegas back. Do you know what I would give to have those two cities back in our league and to have to travel to them? Look, but you must have deep pockets. Let's be honest with yourself. The franchises now are selling for over $3 billion. You got to think that the expansion fee will at least be that much per team.
Back to Smith. There's the triple. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his 5th foul. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
The Pacers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Caldwell-Pope passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes it inside and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Jabari Smith picks one up.
And you really have to appreciate the steady effort of Gilgeous-Alexander. The game looks like it comes easy to him, but he is one of the hardest workers on the floor.
The first free throw is good. Richard, I was wondering, do you think the recent postseason success of small market teams like Milwaukee is good for the NBA?
Absolutely. Guys should be able to feel like they can win no matter where they are playing at. And no one wants to see the same couple of teams in the playoffs every single year. Smaller market success makes the league better.
Here's Fox. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's DeRozan, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. DeRozan's got 25 points in the game. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Davis with a screen on Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Goes up from the top of the key. Another shot, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Such a potent presence inside. Drummond is a scary man to match up with. You have to play him physical, even if it means fouling.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. You know, Richard, at this point in his career, we expect Andre Drummond to average a double-double every season.
Yeah, well, and let's just say most years he doesn't disappoint. He's going to go down as one of the greatest rebounders in NBA history. He's physical and determined in the paint.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Richard, I know you've been to Africa. Your mom did a lot of great work there. How gratifying is it to see the investment that the NBA now is making over there?
Well, I look at how basketball changed my life and allowed me to accomplish so many great things. And then the more people that have the opportunity to allow basketball to change their lives, you got Basketball Without Borders, you have academies in basketball, you now have the Basketball Africa League. It's great to see these opportunities extended to more people across the globe. That's why basketball is a global game.
DeRozan gets the bucket.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Now DeRozan kicks it to Fox. Back to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Middleton. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on A.J. Griffin.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
That one is off. One of the biggest changes in the NBA since I started broadcasting back in the early 80s, player movement, Richard. Guys switching teams all the time. Is that a good thing or a bad thing for the NBA?
I think for players, it's great because you have more mobility. You have a chance to change your environment and revitalize you. For the fans, I understand. Probably not so much because really they connect to these players, especially when you draft them or they're part of an epic year or a championship. You just hate to see those players go. So there's 2 sides to it.
And I bet as a player, knowing you as I do, you probably enjoy the challenge of trying to reassert yourself, find out where you could best help your new team.
Yes, and you enjoy your new role. I've been in roles where I was expected to be a leading scorer. I've also been in a role where I was expected to mentor Kawhi Leonard, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Harrison Barnes. All those guys were drafted at my time in Golden State.
Shooting two. And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. The Pacers have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Fox against Caldwell Pope. And Fox gets it to go.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And finished off by Davis.
In case you haven't been watching his entire career, it is tough to contain Davis when he is on a roll. He's got a physicality and an expansive all-around skill set.
Here's DeRozan. And Middleton with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Outside Griffin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. The kick out to Fox. Pass to Griffin. Screened by Valanciunas. And another shot.
He's a former Defensive Player of the Year for a reason. Draymond is so tough on that side of the ball.
Caldwell Pope outside. Now the pass to Davis. Over Drummond, and again it's Indiana converting.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Pass to Fox. Valanciunas sets a screen for Fox. Over Green, Fox finds Valanciunas.
With his strength, it isn't easy to upset Valanciunas with a little contact. You're going to have to get a lot more physical than that.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Fox, and that one drops.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Indiana.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
A 2-game season series, they win them both and complete the sweep.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Fox against Caldwell Pope. Outside, Fox. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Fox. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Fox has got 30.
They need offense from Fox at the point guard. His jump shot is an important weapon for them.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
I'm not sure we've seen someone like AD before. Super long, skilled, athletic. He's just a unique talent.
Rozier with the ball. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Rozier missing. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Draymond. When you look at the stat sheet and why things work tonight, what are you looking at the most?
Turnovers. That's the key to the game. Look at turnovers and how...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.